YouTube, welcome to my top 5 favorite things in my gaming collection as of November 13th, 2015. So I picked out of all my collection my top 5 favorites. And this might change in the future, but right now this is my favorite. And here's my favorite cat. I love you, kitty. Okay. I guess this is a cat video too. So, starting from number 5 and working my way up, we got Super Mario 64 complete in box for the Nintendo 64. This is by far my all-time favorite Mario game. So happy I was able to find it complete in box. It's not new, but it is complete. It's in pretty good shape. I'm really happy with it. There's a little nick right there. I always wanted to get into speedrunning this, but it just looks so complicated. I really don't want to get into it right now. But yeah, this is a really fun game. If you haven't played it, which I highly doubt no one... I bet you everyone's probably played this at least once. I mean, if you haven't, I highly suggest you go out and get it. By far the best Mario game. It is one of the very first good 3D platform games. Number 4, we got this boxed Pikachu N64. This isn't actually in the box right now. It is sitting on my shelf over there. But I have the box here. This is by far the best looking Nintendo 64. One of the better looking consoles ever of all time. Even has a glowing light when you turn it on. Bought this at Gaming Generations. This actually caused a fight between me and my good friend Chris. He didn't have the money for it, and I was able to buy it. And he's hated me since. On the side, you got the front of the console. The controller that came with this is really mint. I know my friend Andrew had one growing up, and that's one I always wanted an N64, but I never could get one. Because, oh, you already have a PlayStation, why do you need an N64? Yeah. So, that's number 4. Pikachu N64. If you can find one for a decent price, I recommend picking it up. Hi, kitty. Oh, I love my cat. Speaking of loving, my third favorite is Pokemon Green for the Nintendo Game Boy. Aw, you like it? Aw, she likes it too. Reason why I love this game so much is because growing up, it always bothered me why we always had red, yellow, and blue. But we never had green. We never had green in North America. Or anywhere outside of Japan, so that always bugged me. So when I found out that, there was just rumors on the playground that there was Pokemon Green, it's like I knew I had to have one. So I finally was able to find a Pokemon Green on eBay, and I had to import it from Japan. I actually did an unboxing video on this before. It has the instruction manual. It's got the Kanto region of the map. If I can open it up without wrecking it. That is awesome. I really want to get this one framed. That is just brilliant. I love it, and it's even cool with the Japanese text. Yeah, I would love to get this framed. Then here's the cartridge. Unlike the American versions, these versions don't have the whole color of the cartridge, the same color as the version. So it's just the green label and then the gray cartridge. I was always hoping for when, if green ever came out, that it was going to be a green cartridge too. Not the case. But it's still cool to have Pokemon Green version. This one also has different sprites than the ones we're used to. The sprites are a lot worse in this one, because these were released before the anime, so we didn't really have anything to go by. And I believe in America, the show came up before the games, but in Japan it was the other way around. Now for number 2, we have Mario Paint on the Super Nintendo. Feels like it's a little loose in there. But this was my all-time favorite growing up. I loved Paint. I loved Mario. Loved Mario Paint. And remember, I always used to play this all the time, right after we're watching Blue's Clues. Remember Blue's Clues? Blue's Clues was awesome. So is this. This game you can is pretty much like Microsoft Paint. You can do music. You can actually make music on it. There's lots of videos on the internet showing all the awesome music that they made off of this, like real songs. Someone made Through the Fire and Through the Flames on here too. There's also a little mini game, which you're a fly swatter and you're trying to kill the bugs on the screen. That's pretty cool. It's actually, there's also animation too. You can actually do some very cheap animation. But this came with its own mouse. And it came with a mouse pad and a mouse. Oh. Sorry about that. I thought my cat was ripping up a box. And I just ripped this. Oops. My bad. Cheap styrofoam. Okay. Here is the mouse pad that came with the game. It's just hard plastic. And here is the mouse that came with the game. And so just... Okay. This is an actual, like, old school ball mouse. I'm going to take it out. See that? An old school ball mouse. None of this laser stuff. It's pretty cool. It kind of sucks nowadays, and it was really hard actually drawing stuff on the game. But, you know, it was just such an innocent, fun game. The soundtrack on this game is just phenomenal. It really brings back memories. I mean, nostalgia hits me so hard when I play this game. Okay, so, for my number one favorite, here we have, made a special video on this one. The day I found this, my cat's freaking out because this is so insane. And hey! Okay, she was scratching the couch. I'm sorry about that. But here we got Pokemon Gold, sealed, brand new in the box, in the shrink wrap itself. Even has the price tag of when it first came out. It is sealed, factory sealed. It's got the H seam. Oh my god. Oh. Butterflies just in my stomach every single time I see this. It's just brings back so many memories, because Pokemon Gold is my all-time favorite version when it comes to Pokemon games. It's probably my top 5 favorite of all time. Found this at Gaming Generations. So happy, so worth the money I spent for it. To have a sealed Pokemon Gold for my collection. Oh, I can just stare at this thing for hours. Oh, man. It just brings me back to the time, you know, when I got this, brand new, when it first came out. You know, opened it up, played it, and oh my god. Wow, okay. Sorry, I just get really emotional. This is my number one favorite. It'll probably always be my number one favorite in my collection. It's so emotionally bonded to me, because I spent most of my childhood playing this game right here. And in knowing I have one that no one else has ever played before. And it's just sealed. It's trapped in history. This is trapped in 98 right here. This is trapped in 1998 in this packaging. So awesome. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate you checking out my top 5 favorites. And I hope you guys have a nice one. And see you guys later.